Hi, my name is Angela and I am from Brookvale Media. I will be talking about April Fool's Day. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. You just got April Fooled. Today we are going to be talking about April Fool's Day. April Fool's is a holiday celebrated on the first day of April for most countries. It receives its name from the custom of playing jokes on others. For example, somebody say that you need to tie your shoelaces when they look down and they yell, April Fool's Day. The jokes are usually for to trick others in a fun way. April Fool's Day was originally called Hunt to Guac Day. In some countries, the pranks are only played at noon and after. In Scotland, people celebrate 2 days for April Fool's Day. The second day is called Tally Day. Not all people give pranks and jokes on April Fool's Day. In some countries, people throw flowers at each other as the part of the festivals instead. Most countries celebrate April Fool's Day, but some countries celebrate it on different days. In summer, April Fool's Day is a day to play jokes on others. Thanks for listening.
Hi everyone, welcome to our special news segment about President's Day 2025. I'm Sanan Manjrekar, and today we're going to learn about this important holiday, the US presidency, and some ways you can celebrate. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the US presidency. The President of the United States is the leader of our country and works in the White House in Washington, D.C. The President's job is to make important decisions, sign laws, and represent our country around the world. As of 2025, our president is Donald Trump, serving his second term, which will be 4 more years. President's Day is celebrated on the third Monday in February. It started as a way to honor George Washington, our first president, whose birthday is on February 22nd. Later, it was changed and became a day to celebrate Abraham Lincoln because his birthday is in the same month. Today, we use President's Day to honor all the presidents who have served our country. Now let's talk about some fun ways you can celebrate President's Day. You can write a letter to your president and send it to the White House. Sometimes they will reply to your mail. You can also dress up in colonial clothes and play games like hopscotch tag, just like kids did in George Washington's time. You can also make fun crafts like creating a cherry tree or to project a famous story about George Washington and a cherry tree. Don't forget to bake some delicious President's Day cookies to share with your friends and family. Here's some fun facts about presidents that you might find interesting. Did you know that Abraham Lincoln was the tallest president at 6'4", and Jimmy Carter was the first president born in the hospital? Also, the White House got its name from President Theodore Roosevelt in 1901. To learn more about President's Day, you can watch videos, read books, and even visit museums that have special exhibits about our presidents. It's a great way to learn about history and have fun at the same time. Thanks for joining for this special President's Day segment. We hope you learned something new and have lots of fun celebrating. Happy President's Day, everyone, and thanks for watching.
Hello, my name is Kian and I'm from Brookvale Media. Today, I'll be talking about this day in history, which is March 7th. I hope you enjoy this production. Many things happen on March 7th. One of many things is International Lasers Day, meaning that this day honors people and companies who design laser shows, laser arts, and more. March 7th was chosen because it was Ivan Drago's birthday, who is known as the father of the laser light show industry. He was the first person to present laser shows on a continuing basis to a widespread audience through his Laserium planetarium shows. The term laserium, especially in the late 20th century, meant artistic shows that are on laser light alone. Another thing was, in 1778, British explorer James Cook found the coast of New Albion. He was a cartographer, a photogrammetrist, a navigator, and a naval officer. He was born on October 27, 1728 in a small Yorkshire village of Marton, and he passed away on February 14, 1779. Furthermore, in 1876, it was the day when Alexander Graham Bell put a patent on his invention, the first ever telephone. A few days after, he made the first telephone call saying to his assistant, Thomas Augustus Watson, Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you. It was a wonderful day in history. Lastly, there are some national holidays on March 7th as well. It is National Plant Power Day, National Cereal Day, National Employee Appreciation Day, National Dress in Blue Day, National Be Heard Day, National Sharon Day, National Crown Roast of Pork Day, and more. In conclusion, these are some things that happen on March 7th, which is a unique day to celebrate so many things. From achievements to recognition to national holidays, March 7th has an endless amount of fun and exploring. We hope you enjoyed our production. Thanks for watching.
Hello everyone, my name is Nikita from Brookvale Media. Today I will be telling you all about St. Patrick's Day. Watch this production to learn about some Irish magic. St. Patrick's Day is a day where people from all over the world get together to celebrate St. Patrick. It is a festive celebration held on March 17th every year in honor of St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland. He was famous for spreading Christianity. St. Patrick used a shamrock, a three-leaf clover, as a teaching tool to explain the Holy Trinity, which is the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Did you know that St. Patrick was not Irish? He was born in Britain, not Ireland. He was kidnapped by Irish pirates as a slave when he was 16 years old. Also, St. Patrick drove all the snakes away from Ireland. He is celebrated because he brought Christianity to Ireland. Many cities and towns host a St. Patrick's Day parade. Some of the most well-known cities who celebrate are Dublin, New York City, and Chicago. In Chicago, they dye the river green every year in honor of St. Patrick's Day. In Ireland, it is a national holiday, so people there enjoy traditional Irish food like corned beef, shepherd's pie, and homemade Irish cream. In some parts of Ireland, kids get a day off from school. Now, you might be wondering, how do leprechauns fit into St. Patrick's Day? Well, leprechauns come from Irish folklore. These mischievous tiny fairies are known for their love of gold and their knack of always causing some trouble. According to the legend, they hide pots of gold at the end of rainbows and always guard them. People started to consider leprechauns as part of St. Patrick's Day because they symbolize Irish culture and the fun, playful times of the holiday. Here are some fascinating facts that might surprise you. Did you know that St. Patrick's Day was not always associated with the color green? In fact, blue was the original color that was linked to St. Patrick. Over time, green became more popular due to Ireland's nickname, the Emerald Isle, and its lush green landscapes. And, of course, the shamrock helped seal the deal. To refer to good health, people who speak Irish usually say sláinte. People usually say this to family and friends on St. Patrick's Day. Another fact is, if you spot a four-leaf clover, it's considered extra rare since it is rarer than a three-leaf clover. Finally, leprechauns have different dress codes in different places. In conclusion, St. Patrick's Day is a time to celebrate Irish heritage, culture, and history. It is a day with community, joy, and a little magic. It's a chance to connect with others and share the spirit of the celebration. Don't forget to wear green and enjoy these celebrations. Also, keep an eye out for a leprechaun or two. Thanks for watching, and sláinte.